English Premier League new rules. Players who forfeit an injury and refuse medical assistance to waste time may also be given a Premier League booking next season. This season that is starting tomorrow, today. In an attempt to stop Premier League wasting time, Premier League referees will add up to time lost on goal celebration, free kick, penalties next season. The season that is starting today. Yeah, matches could, in theory, last as long as the games in the World Cup of 2022. Last season, the average playing time in a match was 54 minutes and 49 seconds. Offside rule. While this one isn't necessarily new as it was implemented last season, it is official and written now. New rule states that a player who is clearly offside should not become onside on every occasion when an opponent moves and touches the ball. Especially this means there is no longer guarantee that a player will be deemed onside if the ball touched opponent before him, denying goal scoring opportunity. In the past, players who are through on goal and tackled by defender who has none of his teammates also there to cover or are sent off for denying goal scoring opportunity. However, in 2023-2024, only fouls that are deemed intentionally will get an automatic red and infringement, where players made genuine attempt at playing the ball will get a yellow card. In other circumstances such as holding, pulling, pushing, or there are no possibility to play the ball, the player will be sent off. They will be cautioned in any other way that stops a promising attack, except when the referee awards a penalty kick for an offense which was an attempt to play the ball. Also, in an attempt to allow the game to flow better, with the reduced stoppages, a high threshold will be applied to the contact between players, which is hoped to reduce the number of free kicks. However, as per existing referee guidelines, any challenge deemed carelessly will be deemed a foul, which are reckless will receive a yellow card, and a player who endangers safety on other opponent will be sent off. Goalkeeper's sportsmanship, or what we could call Emiliano Martinez laws. Aston Villa goalkeeper attracted criticism for instant antics during Argentina penalty over shootouts victory over France. His mind games worked, a treat to allow Messi and co lift the trophy, but the new rules in the aftermath of his actions means keeper will now be disciplined if they try to unfairly delay the taking of the penalty. It also states that they can't delay the kickoff by touching the goalpost, crossbar, or net. There's no intention of dancing, flicking arms that numerous goalkeepers have done in the past. Time wasting of goalkeeper. The sight of goalkeepers being punished for time wasting is nothing new, as they regularly get punished if they don't do so in the final stage of the match with a yellow card. However, from this season, time wasting will no longer be restricted to the final minutes, and referee can now dish out early warnings if they feel the keeper is taking too much time. Timekeeping. If this was the last season's, if we might be talking about Man City beating Arsenal in the Community Shield on Sunday. However, Gunners were able to win on penalties after Leandro Martinez scored a goal in 101 minutes. That's because the Premier League and EPL bear much resemblance to this World Cup of Qatar. Let's talk about the manager's behavior. The manager the behaviors of the manager and their backroom staff will come under a great scrutiny this season. This means that the sight of Jordan Club screaming in the face of the fourth official, Mikel Arteta waving his arms about in a frustration at the refereeing as well as Pep antics could be all a thing of the past. An automatic yellow card will be dished out if there is ever more than one coach in the technical areas. There will be harsher penalties for the bosses that leave their technical areas and aggression for their for them or their coaches towards match officials or opponents will be will be routinely met with red cards. Those given red cards won't be able to watch from the stand or the top of the dugout like Arteta once attempted, but instead they will need to be put out of the sight of the pitch. Similar to players, if managers start demanding cards, then they'll be punished. Fouls, e.g., Arteta during the Community Shield, they'll be punished. Crowding around the referees, it is now prohibited. Let's listen to this. The issues of players crowding around referees to complain about their decision has been rife by the Premier League for many years. Most teams have fallen guilty to it, with one recent case towards the end of last season coming when Liverpool players failed to control themselves following challenge by Man City Rodri and crowded around Simon Hopper. Liverpool, like other sides, were charged and fined by the FA. Through this season's player cannot expect more punishment handled to them on the pitch. This season, this season, whenever more than one player approaches the referee, at least one of these players potentially will be shown an automatic yellow card. If these rules has to be followed, it's likely that a number of players will fall victim to it, especially during the early phases of the season, and could see a few red cards. Let's kick off. Arsenal. The season is begun.